Hi everybody, Mac here, Sports Fans TV, and we're going to see Leeds at West Ham, and let's see what happens. Game hasn't started, it's just about to start though, starting slightly late for some reason. Let's see what happens. So West Ham doing brilliantly, they are fighting for fourth, they are doing amazingly well, and so Leeds, what a team. So Marcelo Bielsa, take a bow. You've come into the Premiership and you've been absolutely brilliant. We love Marcelo Bielsa for all the right reasons. The way he plays expansive football, the way he sets up his team to keep on attacking. They never, ever stop, which is brilliant. So, you know, that's what we like. We want to see an expansive team. We want to see a team that never, ever stops playing football. Even when they're 3-0 down, they'll keep going right until the final whistle, which must be totally exhausting. I don't know how they do it, but they do. So yeah, let's see what happens. So West Ham, they've got some brilliant players playing for them. Declan Rice, a player who only recently David Moyes said even if he got offered 100 million for the guy, he wouldn't take it. Looking at their team as well, we got Souček in the middle as well with him. Fabianski, ex-Arsenal player, great player. He's been fantastic at West Ham. He was good at Arsenal. He just was fighting against Chesney for the first place, and eventually he found somewhere just like Martinez to go and play some obviously some football like a starter. So that's what happened. They're just about to start in a minute. So listen, Jesse Lingard, what a player. This guy, I can't believe this guy. This guy, Man United, they wouldn't even play the guy. The game just started, and look, they wouldn't play him at all. And he's come in. He's been incredible for them. Just like playing with conviction, assists, goals, everything that you'd want. I mean, I'm surprised that whatever was seen in training by Solskjaer wasn't enough for him to stay at Man United, because Man United need a player like that. He's amazing. So I expect Jesse Lingard to be going back to Manchester United. Got Antonio, very good player as well. So yeah, great players at West Ham, great players. And overall, Diop, Dawson, Kufa and Cresswell playing very well as well. So a good solid team. And I expect them to fight for that fourth place. If you look at the Premiership at the moment, Chelsea, fourth place. Oh, Bamford just take a knock. So only a few minutes in. But you expect them to challenge for fourth place. They're only 4 points off it. I think Leeds will do well, but I think that West Ham will do better. I think West Ham will probably 3-1, maybe more, maybe 3-2. It might be close, but we'll see. So, but I expect the structure of West Ham, the way that they play, will be too much for Leeds. Leeds as well leave so many gaps. Whilst they move forward in massive numbers, they also leave loads of gaps as well, which presents a problem for them. So, yeah, now let's see what happens. But at the moment, 4 points off fourth. Leicester are doing well and Chelsea are doing well. The two Manchester teams, 100% are going to make the top four. So the only real team, Chelsea are so solid at the moment, I just can't see them dropping out. The only team we really challenge is Leicester. It's going to be a big ask, but finishing fifth for them, they get some European football. West Ham, considering not long ago they were fighting relegation over and over and over again, and here they are. Right, first corner, been knocked out. Okay, so that was a Leeds corner. This is a nice in swing, and they got the ball back though. They're going for it, going through, and it's out. It's out for a goal kick. So yeah, so it's at West Ham. Leeds are playing well, come forward quite well. Had a corner in swinging, easy block by the defence, and here we go. So yeah, I expect definitely Leeds to be pushing hard. Fabianski is a great goalkeeper though, so let's see what happens. But yeah, look at the moment, West Ham looking good for that fourth or fifth spot. I think they'll definitely hold that position. Down here, and Leeds are 11th, and you know they could fight for 10th. They could fight for that with Arsenal. There's no reason why I couldn't finish 10th or 9th. All those teams around there, even Liverpool, even Liverpool are struggling. But if we look at the situation in the whole, Aston Villa, Arsenal and Leeds are the teams, maybe even Wolves, are going to fight to finish in that kind of 9th and 10th position. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal were top 4 for so long, then were top 6 for so long. This season, they've been 15th in the league, 15th. And here they are fighting to try and stay 10th. It's going to be a big ask, big ask. So, so Leeds have the ball. Leeds have got lots of possession at the moment, and let's see what happens. But I expect Leeds to put a good fist in and good work rate, and you know, put together some good challenges. So it'll be good. So right, so here we go. So it's still 0-0, and Leeds still have the ball. Leeds have all the possession at the moment, which surprises me. I thought Leeds, whilst they would have a lot of the possession, would be given up quite cheaply to West Ham, but they're not. West Ham are just not really pressing. On paper, West Ham should be doing much better than this, but they're not pressing enough. So Leeds have got the ball. Leeds are running at them. Leeds are control. It's almost like they're doing zone marking, and with the zone marking, they're not pressing hard enough. So that means ultimately that Leeds have plenty of the ball and plenty of chances to go forward. So let's see what happens there. I'm surprised that that's happening. There's a shot from distance, didn't really go anywhere. It went about a metre over the bar. But I expect more. Definitely from West Ham. So at the moment, Leeds are in full control. Helder Costa was the one who had the skied the ball, but you know, I mean, he's okay. But Patrick Bamford's the main man. If you look at the team, the Leeds team, who's there? You got Melsler, the young guy. He's only like 2021, young guy, which is incredible. That he's a starter for Leeds, a Premiership side. Very few people are that age. Usually, goalkeepers mature further down the line, but you know, ultimately he hasn't. So he hasn't, you know, needed that time and experience to do it. He's doing brilliantly. So he's the goalkeeper. We got Dallas and Cooper, Llorente. Leeds is making the most of it. Oh! Oh no! Oh, offside. Leeds thought they scored. It was a goal in the back of the net, but how offside was it? Let's have a look. Ooh, that was really close. Really close. It was a great goal though, if it counted. VAR's having a look. It might be a goal, you know. It looks... Ooh, I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. If he's offside, it's by the minuscule amount, just a little bit with his toe. Oh, it's offside. It is counts as offside. Okay. Mike Dean's in charge. We know about his story. It was the tiniest little toe. His big toe was putting out. Was tiniest little thing. VAR, man. If they don't have VAR, well, then again, they got counted offside anyway. But it was literally his big toe was the only reason they were out. Anyway, so Lee's looking absolutely fantastic at the moment. West Ham don't know what's going on, and West Ham are at home. Leeds are in complete control of this game at the moment, which surprises me. Oof. Bamford was in. Oh man, this is crazy. What is going on with West Ham? They've started really slow. Yeah, Blue Boy 446, harsh, very harsh. I think it's literally his big toe. His big toe was out. I can't believe it. It was a great goal though, but what's happened to West Ham? What's West Ham doing? What are you doing, West Ham? You are the team fighting for top 4. Just kind of plodding along, zonal marking. It's not going to cut the mustard, I'm afraid. You got to get a grip. You got to get a grip. If you really want top 4, as David Moyes always talks about, then do something about it. This is a bad start for West Ham. I expect more. Then they've got, on paper, they've got more quality. Remember, Leeds have only just come up from ultimately the Championship. Patrick Bamford has been in the Premiership before, struggled a lot, and here we are again. You know, he's back. He's at Crystal Palace. He did terribly there. I don't even know if he scored a goal there, but it was terrible. And let's have another look at this. Who was offside here? Oh, the ball was out, yeah. Okay, so Bamford was trying to put the ball in and all the rest of it. But my point anyway, oh, okay, all right. Thank you for letting me know that. Don't know why that says that. I shall change that. Thank you for that. Who's that? Kaiser Goodman. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it's definitely Leeds. It's definitely Leeds against West Ham, or West Ham against Leeds. I shall check that. Thank you for that. Let me make sure that the details are correct. Let me have a look. So, just hold on. Yeah. So anyway, whilst I'm sorting a couple of bits out, admin bits, 100%. I think Leeds. I'm going to have to reverse what I said. I think Leeds at the moment are looking more likely. That's only the first half. We've seen the second half teams turn around. I think at the moment that Leeds are looking more likely to score a goal. Whether to win the game is another matter entirely, but they're definitely looking good. An intense team. They're a team that not to be messed with. So yeah, let's see what happens. But they're doing great. They're doing great. Let's just check this. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on it as well. What do you think? Yeah, good game. Yeah, Blue Boy 446. Very good. Look, I think it's going to be hopefully high scoring. I said at the start 3-1, maybe 3-2 to West Ham. Hopefully there's a hatful of goals. But you know, we like this. This is good. Hope long may it continue. So it's great football at the moment. So yeah, just bear with me on that. Look, I personally think that there's going to be lots of gaps with Leeds, and there are lots of gaps. You know, balls being passed around. I think if West Ham really want to win this, they've got to press. Some teams always doing that, and that's not what's happening. So, you know, West Ham got the ball and the mad gaps as well. You know what? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this as well. Why does no one play in the middle of the park anymore? No one plays in the middle of the park anymore. Everyone just literally gets the ball if they're running with the ball, and runs all the way through. Maybe pass it in their goal in their area, but there's no real tackles in the middle of the park. I mean, people who's kind of as old as me would remember the kind of Vieira, Roy Keane type of days with Manchester United and Arsenal, where there was a lot of battles in the middle of the park. Now you can run through. It's like a free rein to the other end, and it's only when you get to the box where the actual fight begins. But before that, it's just kind of do what you want, which is very bizarre. So yeah, I expect more realistically. That's what I would like to see. Alright, so West Ham are making a fist of it now. They've finally got into the game. Ball's kind of bouncing around. So okay, change that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. What is that? Should we be seeing more battles in the middle of the park? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. So at the moment, the game's kind of, I don't like this long ball that West Ham are doing. I find it very bizarre. I've always wondered at this level why you would do long balls. I don't understand. I think it's very bizarre for me. I think there should be more ball, and it should just be much more about it. That's the skill level. Even Leeds, like I said, just right now, literally run through the middle of the field. I want to see more attacking and more, I suppose, going for it in the middle of the park. I want to see some tackles in the middle of the park. I suppose no one wants to get a yellow card these days, and it goes on. But still, I expect more. Cheaply done now in the middle of the park. You get cheaply done as far as yellow cards, but still, I want to see more. And it's always the same type of football, isn't it? It's always going to be, go down the wings, go down the left or the right wing, wherever you see the weakness. Which is disappointing, really. I want to see more skill in the middle of the park. And it's funny because you look at other leagues, the Italian league, the Spanish league, whatever, and there's a lot more playing down the middle of the park. However, obviously there's more time on the ball. That's the difference, I suppose, with that and the Premiership. The Premiership, you don't get any time on the ball, and that's one of the kind of attractions to it, that you can, you attack people to get tackled quite quickly by big, strong guys. So yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, okay, well, we'll see what happens. There's a little tackle there. Okay, so game's slowing down slightly. I want to see more realistically, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on the match as well. Do you think who's going to win? West Ham, maybe. Leeds, maybe. I want to know what your thoughts are. Let me know. Yeah, let's see what happens. So game's really slowed down a bit. 2-1 to West Ham. Blue Boy 446, I reckon. Keane Vieira, what a rival. Yeah, thank you. That it was. Keys are Goodman. I've changed the title, by the way, but yeah. It was a rivalry, Keane and Vieira, and we like those wars, right? We like those wars. If you haven't seen them before, ball's very basic at the moment. If you haven't seen them before, get yourself on YouTube, have a look at it. There were some incredible battles. Ultimately, as a team, Manchester United were more successful in that kind of period. They won, I think, probably about seven premierships, and Arsenal won 3. Obviously, overall, Manchester United won 13 premierships, and Arsenal won 3. So, yeah, it's one of those things. So, looking at the game anyway, Lingard, everyone's just kind of around doing their thing. So, it's 0-0 still. Oh, they're having another look. For some reason, I'll have a look. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely the whole ball was out. There's a lot of discussion and dispute at the moment about if the ball goes out or in. Leeds have got the ball, passed it forward. No real pressure on the ball, like I said. The only reason the ball is going back to West Ham is because West Ham are just intercepting the ball. It's nothing to do with pressing the ball. It's just Leeds have the ball, passing around, and then they lose it. So, want to see more skill. So Leeds are definitely the team that are driving the ball, albeit that they're doing it from the wings. Costa's looking very lively. Helder Costa, he's the main man at the moment for me. Really driving the ball forward. I haven't seen much of Phillips, but Costa's the main man. He's the preferred man, it would seem. Good defending by West Ham, though. They're long ball in it, as usual. I don't understand this long ball. That West Ham are known, and are number one at the moment, for scoring from set pieces. So that's when we're going to see some danger. But to get to the set piece, you obviously have to get to the other end. Most of the game, the real quality of the game, is being played in the West Ham half, not in the Leeds half. Maybe West Ham have a mindset that they're going to kind of wait to the second half to get going. I'll tell you what goes on. So goal kick, yeah, right, okay. For me, at the end of the day, I'm looking at the situation, okay, with Leeds. Leeds got control, quality, but the quality of the team is not got the strength and depth for me, and that's the difference. Leeds are a good side, but I just think that West Ham have got the strength and depth, and that's the difference. So it's one of those things. I think as well that looking at a situation honestly, when I look at this kind of scenario, West Ham was scored by the way, penalty. I just think VAR is not great. It's not great. So West Ham, under the circumstances, penalty, but I just hold on a sec. Let me just have a look at the situation that's happening. So, okay, here we go. It's frustrating, really. It's a weird one because it's a penalty. Penalty is given, doesn't score it, and then it obviously goes in the second time. So Lingard scores 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 to West Ham. But I did say West Ham would win. But yeah, thanks Blue Boy 446. Yeah, caught his foot. I reckon. Yeah, he did. It was. Look. He stood on his feet, and I just think it's very soft. But literally, every game with the penalties are so different. He did step on his foot, but if you look at the Arsenal game, it's almost like the Arsenal game. The Arsenal game, arm was out, ball hit his arm, no penalty given. The Fulham game against Tottenham, arm down, hit his arm, penalty given. So that's the problem with VAR at the moment. VAR is all about who is looking at it, and it's all down to personal preference. Some are harsher than others, some are not as harsh as others. I just don't get it personally. I would like to see the refs and the people of VAR told, right, this is how it is, this is how it stays. But obviously that's not how it works. So it's too much it's too open for interpretation. So looking at the penalty and looking at it again in slow motion, Lingard got lucky with the penalty. Let's look at the situation. So Lingard's going in with the ball, got stepped on with his foot. Fine. I think it's harsh. penalty. Some refs would give that, some wouldn't. Lingard's got the penalty, saved, bubbles out, and then he just knocks it back in. Goalkeeper did well. Young guy as well. This guy here, Melsa, he's going to be amazing. He's going to be amazing. He saved the penalty, it spilled, Lingard came in and knocked it in. So 1-0, harsh decision. Harsh decision. What can you do? What can you do? You just have to swallow it, don't you? But Leeds will come back. Leeds will come back. Don't you worry about that. Leeds will come back. And they'll do a good job. So I personally don't like those type of penalties because I think, what could he do? You have to almost nowadays make the perfect tackle. Perfect tackle. And before, you get let off. But literally, that's why I suppose people don't like to tackle as much anymore. Because literally, stepping on the foot 20 years ago is not a penalty. A penalty is when you take someone's legs. You take someone down. But he just stepped on his foot. And then obviously once you feel the touch, if you're in the penalty box, you go down and you've been shot in the back. What can I say? The rules are the rules. But I hate it. I think that football's lost a lot of its kind of heart and its passion because people are not allowed to tackle. People don't play in the middle of the park. People don't get... Football is not a civil game. Free kick to West Ham. Yeah, so Leeds... no, nothing happened there. So, yeah, so it's just very, 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 very slow and very, very gentlemanly like football. It needs to be more. 1-0 anyway. 1-0 to West Ham. And I said West Ham would win. I did say West Ham would win. I expect them to do it. But Leeds will come back. I think West Ham will now sit back a little bit. I mean, they'll try and press a little bit. But I think Leeds will push hard for the equaliser. And they should get it. 100% they should get it before the half-time. So I expect them to do well. I expect them to keep on doing it. And that's what Leeds are about. I like Leeds. I like what they do. I like what they're all about. I don't like penalties given like that because I think it's harsh. And like I said, another look at that. He was accidental, but this referee and this VAR have said it's not accidental. So what can you do? It is what it is. You can't dispute the situation. Do you think? Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Do you think that the game's being killed by these kind of VAR decisions and almost sanitizing football? I'd love to hear your thoughts on the situation. Is it sanitized? Is it too sanitized now? I find it fascinating how some games you just find them not even that entertaining anymore because this should be an exciting game, right? Leeds, team that plays open football, quality football. West Ham, flying high, doing well, playing good football as well. Obviously a lot of long balls, but overall good quality football. And yeah, it's just a bit of a sanitized game. But anyway, it's 1-0. 1-0. West Ham in control. West Ham at home. Leeds still at it, still doing the job, and still fighting hard. So look, they're doing great. And long may it continue. But yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. So West Ham, good quality on the deck. Too many balls up in the air for me. Leeds at it again and again and again. Oh my God, it's 2-0 to West Ham. 2-0. How long's gone? 28 minutes. I can't believe it. I don't get it. I can't believe it. Leeds, what is going on? You need to... Leeds are a team which are renowned for doing their research before a game. Renowned. And Set pieces is what it's all about for West Ham. They are all about the set pieces. And you let that one go. I don't understand it. Someone explain to me what's going on at Leeds. 2-0, 28 minutes. We know they play open football. We know what they're about. And we know that they concede a lot of goals. But we also know Bielsa is supposed to be the kind of scientist, the kind of, the man who knows everything that's going on. And who is in the whole Premiership? West Ham. West Ham. Corner. Swung in. Dawson. Good night. 2-0. Come on, Leeds. This is ridiculous. They should never, ever, ever. Leeds have got some big, strong guys. Should never be happening that goal. Dawson is unmarked virtually when he puts it in. It's a scandal for me. It shouldn't be happening like that. He just runs in. He just literally runs unmarked, untouched, and just bang. The team that scores from corners week in, week out, just scored another one. Can someone tell me what's going on? Leeds, this is ridiculous. I predicted 3-1 to West Ham. I was kind of in an arum when I saw out the press that Leeds were doing. But we always know with Leeds you're going to get a hatful of goals, right? You're going to get a hatful of goals. But I can't believe it. A corner for the second goal. First one penalty, second one corner. Dawson just run through 2-3 players. Bang! And here we are. 2-0. Leeds, come on. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So, look. West Ham are not back in the... if they win, they're not going to be back in the top 4, but they're going to be closer to the top 4 than the others. So, Everton lost tonight. But, like I've said, team you're playing against, best team in the Premiership of set pieces, get it right. Leeds are pressing again, which is nice. Now they got to find the finishing touches. We're back in the West Ham half, but remember, West Ham can, sit back, take the cushion now. It's all Leeds at the moment with possession. Let's look at the stats. Leeds with all the possession, but they're not doing much with it. Look, 65% possession, 35% West Ham. Look at the shots though. 5 shots, 2. No shots on target, Leeds. That's a madness. How could you have 65% possession, double the amount of passes, and no shots on target? They're all skied or going nowhere. It's got to be better. Got to be better. So, can't believe it. The answer must be fuming. Now, let me know your thoughts on this game so far. It's just wrong on so many levels that I appreciate Leeds conceded a lot of goals. I mean, against Arsenal, they conceded loads as well. But you want to see more. You can't have that kind of possession. That much possession, 65% possession, no shots on target. You've been in the West Ham half most of the game. you can't. What are you doing? It's a madness. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Leeds have conceded the most first half goals in the Premiership. No surprises about that. So very, very poor from them. Very poor. So anyway, here we are. 2-0. Can you believe it? 2-0. Too easy for West Ham. Too easy. It wasn't like it was in open play either. That's what makes it the most galling. Whilst West Ham Leeds have the ball so much. Look, Costa's got the ball. Lively pass. Passed it through. Nice ball. Dallas kind of hit the back of his heels. I've got to see more from Leeds. If Leeds have got to score a goal. They will score, but they've got to do better than that. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. So West Ham just passing it to nobody. That was very bizarre from Antonio. He just hit the ball and just went out at the halfway line. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, got to see more. Got to see more. It's all West Ham now. Look, West Ham the ball. Skied it. Nowhere. Going nowhere. Benrahma. That was poor. But yeah, look, you got to see more from Leeds. When you have that kind of situation, you've got to do better. You've got to. There's going to be some strong words at halftime the way this game's going. It's just crazy. Crazy talk. But look, fair play to West Ham. Doing well. Controlling the game. Even still pressing a bit as well. Still going for it. They're not like giving up or anything like that. So, yeah. Carry on. Leeds got the ball and they've lost the ball. I don't know what's happening. What I don't understand with this game as well is that I don't understand why there's no real urgency by Leeds. Leeds are going forward and they're literally breaking down. They're literally breaking down at the point where they should be really pushing hard. I don't know what is going on. So something's happening. Something's going wrong. So there might need to be some changes at half time. And we know what Bielsa's about. Bielsa will be like, what is this? So yeah, let's hopefully see a difference. I don't know why they are struggling when they get to the West Ham half. They're just kind of hanging around and not doing much, and then they're losing the ball. It's got to be better. It's got to be better. So let's see what happens here. I think Leeds actually look less likely to score the next goal as well, which makes it even worse. Could go 3-0 up, could go 4-0 up. You don't know what's going to happen next. It's pretty horrendous, really. They got to get a grip. They got to get a grip. And let me know your thoughts on the situation. Why are Leeds have done so well, and all of a sudden, well, they've been leaking goals for a long time, but you would have thought they'd have done better than this, surely. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, you expect more. That's all I'm saying. From the Leeds side, it has that much possession. Okay, it's gone down slightly, but they have that much possession. They still have no shots on target. It's just so wrong on so many levels for me. They need to do so much better. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. So I've got one shot on target now, finally. But I just think, come on, you're Leeds. You're going to fight to finish in the top half. That's where you belong. Okay, fine. You know you're not going to get relegated now, but you still got to do better than that. You got to, for me. So it's very disappointing from Leeds. Right, so they've had plenty of the ball, though. They've had plenty of the ball. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Well, what can Bielsa do to change this around second half, make this a different game? It's just, yeah, it'd be good to hear your thoughts. It's just, yeah, something's got to give, eh? Something's got to give, because it's just not right. And Leeds fans, you'd expect you know you're going to be staying in the Premiership for another season, but surely you want to see a tightening up of the defence. I think, you know what I think sometimes with Leeds, I mean, we've heard it before from Bielsa when he's asked about what the situation is with moving defending. He just says everyone get back. I think all they're always thinking about is going forward. And because of that, when it does come to defending, when it comes to positioning, they're not getting where they need to be because there's not a real structure that they need. There needs to be so much more structure to the game, and it's not happening. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I thought Bielsa's defending would be much better than it is. The passing's not very good today for Leeds either. Leeds are not passing the ball like I've seen them pass before. Usually it's much crisper, much better, but it's not great. It's not great at all. So let's see what happens here. But yeah, we need to see more, much more focus in defending, and much more intensity when they go forward. Virtually now as well, which is frustrating, I suppose, for anybody from Leeds, they're walking. When a team is walking, they've lost focus for me. They've lost focus. And not just lost focus, they've actually lost intensity. And Leeds are an intense team, right? They're a team that are all about the press, all about working hard and going for it. And if you think about a situation with West Ham don't need to press. They're 2-0 up. 2-0. 2-0. And softest of goals, to be honest. First goal, stepping on the foot. It's one of those things. And other times that would be given as a VAR, and sometimes it wouldn't be given. Second one, corner. Dawson came running in. It's clear where he was. No one blocked off his run. He just had a free run. No one even came close to him. He bang! Headed the ball. Clean. It's training ground stuff. And no one was there. Everyone was watching the ball. Ball watching. This is Sunday League football stuff, isn't it? Ball watching. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? You got to look at the people running to connect with the ball. It's a corner. You know where the ball's coming from. You know the kind of swing it's probably going to have. So, get men. I mean, it's just basic. For me, tell me if I'm wrong, it's just basic. Should be a man on each corner, post, and the rest of the players should be looking at the players around them and looking at their runs and trying to block them off. Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, Leeds running out of steam as the season progresses. Yeah, I get that. Yes, I agree with that. They are running out of steam. But for me, even if they're running out of steam, they need to be structured. The passing has to be better. It has to be a lot crisper. Has to be a lot more focused as well. I think as well sometimes it's concentration levels. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, the corner for the second goal was lack of concentration. I just can't see how they didn't know that West Ham are the top team in the Premiership, number one for scoring goals from set plays. So I just don't get it. I mean, that's just the way I think about it, but I may be wrong. But it's just, I appreciate the running out of steam, but structure is needed, especially at the back, especially from set plays. And just need to be less reckless with some of the tackles and the stuff that I've seen so far. This is kind of game is obviously petering out at the moment, first half. I expect the team to come out very differently, Leeds, in the second half. I don't know if there'll be any changes, but let's see who they could possibly bring on, Leeds, who could really make a difference. Rodrigo, he's done all right sometimes. Alioski, he's been okay. That's what I was saying about depth with Leeds. They're a good side, but they haven't got the depth. If you look at their side, the people on the bench are not high quality people. You look at, obviously probably a bad example, but Man City, even Man United, there's some good players, young quality players who would do a job for you. You don't get that feeling with Leeds. Now, I appreciate they've only come up and it looks like they're staying up, so they've got plenty of time to get people from the academy, get some decent loanees in, maybe some young talent they can bring in to keep them up. Because I appreciate, and me and Carlos have talked about this many times before, that chances are Leeds are now going to build and momentum and stay in the league. But to stay in for a sustained amount of time, they're going to have to invest. Now, the Leeds owners can invest, I suppose. They've got money, but they need to make that effort to invest in the team long term. So, like, I suppose easy for me to refer to the Arsenals. Bring in quality loanees, bring in quality youth players, and make sure that the people that you've got on the team who have been the right personnel. And Leeds have done a good job of what they've got, but there just needs to be that bit more investment, especially with the money they're going to get from finishing the Premiership. Obviously, the higher you finish, you get more money, but you also get just the standard money from being in the Premiership, a lot more than obviously the Championship. So let's see what happens there. But also, just as it's coming to the half is finishing, I'd like to hear your thoughts even about the Chelsea game. Chelsea, clean game. Look at the difference between them last season and this season. Well, not even last season. Last season they were good, but look at them at the start of the season and when Thomas Tuchel took over from Frank Lampard. It's chalk and cheese. The team is rejuvenated and doing great stuff. He's done a fantastic job with them. No matter what you think of the guy, he's done a great job. So, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But, yeah, Leeds at the moment, it's becoming a bit predictable with Leeds as well, unfortunately, where they're just literally passing, breaking down. It reminds me of a lot at the moment as well. Brighton. I've seen Brighton the last couple of games they've had, and it's been very poor from them. Very, very poor from them. They've been brilliant at passing it around, just like these stats here, but no final product. And that's what it's all about, right? There's got to be a final product. No point having the ball forever and not really doing much with it. So I expect more second half. It's got to be better. You can't have this much possession, like I said. They've had more than double, just over around double the amount of passes, and they've done nothing really with it. It's not good. It's not a good situation. It's not a good look. So hopefully, they do better. It's just been half. Look, I like Leeds, and I like everything they've done, and I like the way that Bielsa's come into the league, and he's doing a great job, and he wants to stay. He said he wants to stay. He said, which is great, and fair play to the guy. He said he wants to stay, and we know what Bielsa's like. If he doesn't like a setup, he's gone, just like that. Boom, done, finished. But he's decided he wants to stay, which is great. It's great for football in England, and it's great just for Leeds as well as a team. But it's a nice setup, but I'm sure he won't want to be losing over and over and over again. So there needs to be much more in the sense that Leeds have to build right. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about Bielsa and what he adds to the Premiership. So yeah, but I think he needs to have that conversation with them about becoming less predictable. Maybe try a more direct route. There's too much. It's half time now. It's too much passing left and right and left, and there's not really doing much with the ball. And that's not good enough. It's definitely not going to win the game, and they're definitely not going to even score a goal like that. They need to, if you want to win the game, you've got to change it up. Go direct. The best teams, they go direct. They go down the wings. They put the ball up on top. They keep the ball on the deck. They try everything. I haven't seen that at all. And it's just been down the wings. The most lively player for me in that half, Helder Costa. I like what he was doing. But, apart from that, everyone else has been kind of lackadaisical. Now, I appreciate it's Monday, but they didn't play over the weekends, so what's the problem? They didn't play any European football. So there's no real. I appreciate though. Carlos has got a good point though. They've run out of steam because of the intensity they've been playing at. It's half time. Grab yourself a drink or a coffee if you need one, and I'll keep talking. But they, second half, they may pick up the intensity for the first 10 minutes, maybe, but it's got to be a bit more than that. It's got to be, especially 2-0 down. It's going to need a lot more than just a bit of intensity. It's got to take a lot of focus, and someone who's actually wants the ball, gets the ball to Bamford. Maybe Bamford needs to move back in a bit and to really get the service, because Bamford hasn't really done that much this game so far. I want to see more from him. It's funny because I watched the Brighton game against who were they playing? They were playing. Who were Brighton playing just now? I can't remember. But they were playing and they had loads of the ball. They had Lallana score, and Lallana did well. Scored his first goal in 15 games, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, and that's why they are where they are. Oh yeah, Leicester, that was it. And then Danny Welbeck came in to kind of give them some help, and he didn't do great. Like I was telling Carlos, I don't think he touched the ball. So, yeah, that's not good. And I expect, let's be honest with the situation, I expect there to be touching of the ball from Patrick Bamford. It's got to be. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts on Patrick Bamford. He's had a good start to the season. Is he one of the top scorers in the Premier League? Let's have a look whilst it's half time. Top scorers. Let's have a look where he's at. Premier League. Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah, so he's fourth. So he's doing well. 13 goals. Salah's top, can you believe it? Still top. That's unreal, isn't it? You see him against the Liverpool game. Oh my God. And he got taken off. He was so he was steaming. Yeah. It wasn't great. Fernandes, yeah, that's great. He's obviously United second. Kane, yes, he scores a hatful of goals. But Bamford, the fourth highest scorer this season, 13 goals, along with Dominic Calvert-Lewin of Everton. I want to see Bamford do more. He's doing better than Jamie Vardy, for crying out loud. He's doing better than Gujuan of Man City. The guys are walking away with the league. So that shows you the situation. Bamford's scored a lot of goals. So I want to see him do more this next half. And if he isn't, why not? He's got to want the ball more. Got to ask for the ball more. I haven't really seen him put his hand up or ask for the ball, put it there. I haven't seen any of that. So yeah, let's see what happens. And let me know your thoughts about Patrick Bamford. He's probably at the moment going to challenge, if he continues to score goals, challenge Harry Kane for the top English, goal scorer. So let's see what happens. But look at the situation here. Okay, so we know it's half time. Who would you change? So for West Ham, I wouldn't change anything. I think everyone's been solid at the back. Declan Rice, Souček doing really well. The guys through the middle doing well. So Antonio's been quiet actually. Antonio hasn't really done much. So I haven't seen much of him. I've seen him hit the ball to the halfway line. That's about it. But not much. So maybe if they want to mix it up, Maybe take Antonio off. He's had a quiet game, but I doubt they change that. Who else? So on the side of Leeds, maybe you want to see something more from Rafinha. Want to see a bit more service from him. A lot of the ball's breaking down with him, so you know, I just want to see a bit more service from him. The guys down the middle, Klitsch, Roberts, I want to see more from them as well. So just a little bit more intensity, a little bit more focus. I'm sure the conversation happening right this second with the manager. Bielsa's not a guy who mucks about. You see him always shouting and screaming. I'm sure that doesn't change when they're playing, when they're talking at half time. But yeah, look, they got to do much better, much better. So yeah, let me know who you think should be changing the teams. I would like to see a more significant amount from the Leeds controlling the ball, structuring the ball. I want to see the back. I want to see the goalkeeper protected more. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, looking at the stats, at the moment, obviously West Ham are going to win. I would. There's no way I'd see it going any other way. I mean, tell me if if you think there's any way back. Is there any way back for Leeds to come back and win? I'll love to know your thoughts. It's pretty yeah. Pretty unlikely, right? Pretty unlikely. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts on the matter. And yeah, I personally think 3-1, maybe 4-1. Leeds might score. But, it's gonna be very difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult. So. But yeah, I mean, I'll love to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know. If you think that there's any way under this planet that they can kind of pull it back. I just don't think there is. But I'm open to your thoughts on the matter. So it's still half time, by the way. 2-0. 2 soft goals given away. And very poor for the goals for Leeds. Leeds are a good team, great team. In fact, they've entertained us through this season, but it's not been great. It's not been great at all in the circumstances. They should never ever have allowed those goals to go in, but they did, and that was that. So what can you do? Well, Bielsa's going to be able to chat with them right now, I'm sure, and put them in their place. So, yeah, let's see what happens. All right. So yeah, let me know your thoughts are 2-0. Like I said, the possession situation is crazy. How can you have all that possession and not do anything with it? I mean, it's just not right. It's not right. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Let me know. So I expect a much more intense first 10 minutes from Leeds. They may even score, but yeah, let's see what happens after that, because a game is not 10 minutes, well, half is not 10 minutes long. It is 45 plus extra. So yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see if they can keep it going. We know the intensity of Leeds is legendary, but it's one thing to do it in short spurts. It's another thing to do it for the rest of the game. So yeah, let's see what happens anyway. So we are, so still half time, still ticking over. And yeah, I expect at least one more goal for West Ham. And then West Ham will probably want to just kind of tick over and manage the game second half, because obviously they just want the win. Whilst I think Leeds will be going for it. Like I said, first 10 minutes, maybe 15. They might run out of steam, they might not. Who knows? We'll see. They may be like, oh, let's really go for it. But that's what it's about, isn't it? It's a question of how much can they keep the intensity going for. It's going to be difficult. Let's put it that way. It's going to be difficult to keep it up for another 45 minutes. To be honest, like I said earlier on, though, they haven't played, any European matches, no midweek matches. They didn't play on the weekend, so I just think, just carry on. Okay. So let's see what happens. Tell me what you think the score is going to be. Let me know what you think the score is going to be. Okay, so here they come. They're coming back out. Lots of chat going on with the players and this and the other. So let's see what happens. Just a few adverts and then here we go. We're going to go for the second half. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see what happens here. They're just showing they're showing the guy, the guest. He's a goalkeeper. We've got Carragher. Oh, they're showing a penalty that he saved. Oh, they're just going through because the goalkeeper for Lingard's goal spilled it. Oh look, Leeds are making changes straight away. Oh my God, they're not mucking about. I said things have to change, didn't I? I said things have to change. Oh my God. Oh, they didn't muck about. So Costa and Klitsch off, Olioski and Harrison on. I said about Olioski, didn't I? Wow, that was pretty, I wouldn't say ruthless, but Olioski, Harrison on. Yeah, Klitsch and Costa off. I'm surprised about Costa. I thought Costa was doing quite well. Anyway, game started, second half. I'm surprised. I really am. I'm surprised about Costa, but I suppose you've got to make sure. I thought Rafinha would come up. Rafinha getting pushed around. West Ham just crowding him out, running through. Leeds got the ball back. I personally thought Costa was doing better than Rafinha. So I may be wrong, but that's what I thought. Okay, look, I told you it'd be lively. Ooh, it's gonna be good. So Rafinha swung it in, went straight to Fabianski's hand, and here we go. Leeds man taken down. It's playing advantage. Gone straight to Leeds. So Mielz has got the ball, playing out from the back. So lots of gaps, like I said. Ayling playing the ball forward. I don't like this passing back. Why are you passing the ball back? Go forward. Go. You're 2-0 down, Leeds. Get to it. What are you doing? Oh my God! How did you miss that? Open goal. What? So Leeds have the ball, running forward. It was onside. Nice little pass through. All he had to do was get it on target. Oh my God, Bamford. And for some reason he swung it out. All he had to do is get on target. Goalkeeper came out. All he had to think it was over. The goalkeeper done. Instead he whacked it some random place. What are you doing, Bamford? I just talked about the amount of goals you scored. You do that? That was a shocker. Now that's the difference between winning and losing. When the ball goes through and goal to you, you either draw the penalty or you score the goal or dink it. If a goalkeeper rushing towards you, you've obviously got to dink it over them. Don't try and swing it in. You'll always miss. Crazy. Back with West Ham, just holding up the ball. Antonio's got the ball back. Okay, so Leeds, like I said, intensity. Nice cross. Oh, well covered by West Ham. Alright, so come on. Right, I want to see more now. Yellow card given out. Right, I want to see more now, so let's have a look at it. So Phillips is complaining, but they didn't show the angle well enough to show if he got taken out. Calvin Phillips, I mean, it was high. So you can't have too many complaints about it. Yeah, so Leeds have already started to slow down. But now they're picking up again. Come on, let's go. So ball down to the right. Ayling's got it. Nice cross. Ah, come on, Leeds. Oh! Great stuff. Oh my God. Rafina. Hey! It was all bouncing around. A backflip. It hit. Rafina kicked it. Back hit. Kicked it. Who did it hit? I don't know who it hit. But bounced off them awkwardly. Fabianski had to dive full stretch. Corner. Oh, terrible corner. Coming for it, swinging it back in. Oh, if it went to the far end, I mean, that would have... West Ham are on the break. Antonio running, going for it. Way too many. If he swings it properly, no. If he swung it in just ahead of the defenders, there are a lot of defenders back there. And obviously they're very fit, the Leeds guys. Kicked out for a corner. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Bielsa walking around. He don't know what to do with himself. He can't contain his frustration, I'm sure. The problem right now is that you think about a situation, Leeds have been in West Ham's half, plenty of opportunities, but now there's the difference. Can they convert it? Now that's, West Ham have got the ball, set pieces, conceded. Leeds have done the most conceding of set pieces, 13. Sheffield United and Wolves have done 11 conceded, but now here we are. So poor corner. So, oof! Oh, there's some great football going on. It's just incredible. Great shot. Oh, that was great shot on the volley as well. On the volley, number 18, Forlals. He just swung it over, but Meltzer was up to the task. It was great. That was great football. So West Ham got control of the ball again. Leeds have a shot. Oh! Rafina's up for it. I am wrong. Bielsa's right. Rafina shouldn't have been taken off. He's amazing. He's doing great. I can't believe it. Man City hit the post and Leeds hit the post 15 times. West Ham 18 times. But Rafina there got right in between, swung it low, just past the goalkeeper. But here's Leeds again. Ah! But I was just slightly away from the post. This is what I talked about. Leeds, I mean, obviously, we've already talked about Bielsa is already be ruthless. He don't care. He's taking a couple of players off, put a couple of players off for half time. He's not waiting to the 70th minute, which a lot of managers do. 70th minute. Why wait till the 70th minute? Why not change at half time? You've seen all you need to see. If you're losing especially, you got to make the changes quickly and efficiently. Don't wait till the 70th minute, 80th minute, 90th minute. Change it at half time. I mean, that's common sense, surely. Don't muck about. And that's what's happened. So, these look better this half, but it's probably too little too late. Also, as well, Leeds are not passing the ball fast enough. Appreciate, we've talked about already that Leeds are running out of steam. I did say first 10 minutes they'll be intense, and then they'll run out of steam, and that's what's really happening. They're kind of having the ball, they're not having the ball, and then having a little bit of an intense run, and then kind of need a break. So they're running down the left-hand side at the moment. Nice ball in. Still on. It's still in. Rafina's gone past someone. Rafina, take a bit. Oh! Ref! Rafina had the ball. He had it. He tried to put it through two players. They pushed him off. No yellow card given. Antonio on the run. No going anywhere. You know what? I appreciate what Antonio's trying to do. Antonio's trying to get a lucky break on. But he's not going to score. He's on his own against usually 3 or 4 players. And then Leeds have got the ball. Loads of gaps in this game, by the way. If you ever get a chance to watch it, then it's just nice to see, though. This is why everyone's watching Leeds, because it's entertaining football. It's great, and this is what it's about. You want to see more. you're going to see more. And that's what they're giving you. So it's great. It's great. Alien passing the ball to Rafina. Rafina's the man to go to. I think Rafina needs to go a bit further up, though. That's what I would say about Rafina. I'd say get yourself up, move forward, and then go from there. Lots of different thoughts going on there. Benrahma. I haven't seen much of him this game. I want to see more of him. I mean, there's an alright shot. There's an alright. It wasn't really going in though. It was very speculative. I got to see more from him. So, look, he's been very quiet. I'll take him off, definitely. Benrahma. If there's anyone going to take off straight away, it'd be Benrahma. Right, so, as predicted, Leeds are slowing down now. And all West Ham are doing is putting a little bit of pressure on them. That's it. And nothing much is happening. So this is Leeds have got to figure it out. He's made 2 changes, Bielsa. They got to figure it out. Alien's got the ball. Oh, that's a good ball. On the left-hand side now. Nice. Oh! Nice in-swinger. But West Ham were up to the task. No problem at all. So, corner now for Leeds. Now, let's see what Leeds can do with their corner. It's got to be better than the last one. It's got to be higher. Not floating necessarily, but enough so that they can, make a good fist of it. Ooh! West Ham had it fully under control. No problems at all. It's gone all the way back to the Leeds goalkeeper. And they got it back now. Just holding out, just passing it slow. They slowed it right down now. Again. It's got to do more. They've got to do more. They're running out of ideas. That's the problem I see at the moment. Running out of ideas, which is a shame really for Leeds. West Ham got the ball back comfortably, just passing it. There's an intensity from Leeds, but it's not really amounting to anything, which is a shame really. It's got to be more. It's got to be more. From the look of it, they got the ball. Oh no, he got the ball first, and then Souček jumped over it like he'd been shot or something. I think if VAR had to look at that, he won't get anything. He shouldn't get anything. He jumped up like he'd been taken out, but it was definitely not like that at all. So I don't know what he was doing there. So Leeds got the ball down the left-hand side, and half an hour to go, and they just lack intensity now, lack the push to get them going anywhere. It's not good. Oh look, he's already bringing someone on. Bielsa doesn't like what he's seeing. He's already bringing someone on. Rodrigo. Who's he coming on for though? Rodrigo, sorry. Ball's come to Bamford. No, not enough people backing up. That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna, that was never going to end Bamford. Bamford ran all the way down with the ball, had the ball, turned, and then had a dig. But it's Fabianski's a great goalkeeper. He's never gonna miss that. And it's just so speculative. It was poor. So Leeds are making a change here. They made a change. Rodrigo on. He's a good player. He's not too bad at all. And Tyler Roberts off. I want to see. That's all the changes made for Leeds. He's made all the changes. It's done. This is it now. That's what they can do. Oh dear. Gonna be interesting. Fabianski's a great goalkeeper. He's not going to muck it up at all. He's doing great. So West Ham complete control. Nothing. The Leeds are throwing them or even throwing them off. At the moment, it looks like, and I'm not going to lie here, the Leeds are not going to score. I've said it before, West Ham are looking more likely to score. Is that a free kick? No. West Ham still got the ball. West Ham are in in the Leeds area. Just pass the ball around. Calvin Phillips tackle. He's got a yellow card. Not a good thing to be doing, really. From behind, he's got to be careful, Calvin Phillips. No more substitutions. So don't muck it up. So it's a free kick. Remember what I said? West Ham are the #1 team for set pieces. Let's see what happens here. Don't mess this up. Make sure you got good cover this time, Leeds. This is not a time to muck it up. Good in-swinger. Ooh! Ooh! Good shot. 2-3 shots. They're claiming handball. Declan Rice is claiming. Everyone's surrounding the goalkeeper. Mike Dean doesn't care. No, that's definitely. If that's a penalty, that's unreal. So ball hit, one of the Leeds played, his turn is to his side. And Calvin Phillips went to head the ball, but he wasn't looking at the ball. So it's definitely, especially after up with Arsenal, Mike Dean is not going to give that one. And I know Mike Dean as well, some of the stuff he's given has been rescinded, so he probably doesn't want to give something like that. It's all a bit frantic from Leeds. Oh, good shot, good whack. Oh, here we go. Oh, Bamford has got the ball. Oh, it's too late for anything though. Bamford was one-on-one running very well, but there was no one with him. And this is the problem right here, is that it's all well and good getting on the break, but you've got to have backup. Oh, here we go. Go on, Lee. Oh! Oh! Ball was in the West Ham box. Bouncing around. Got to a Leeds player. Clean shot. Clean. Fabianski goes up to the top. Bang. Caught it. Done. Finished. It was difficult though, but he was well up to the top. Fabianski's a great goalkeeper. But all the Arsenal goalkeepers that they've had have come and gone. And the issues I wouldn't say the issues they're having now, but they're having issues not having consistency with their goalkeeper. Just shows, it's just bizarre how things turn out. They got rid of Fabianski, or Fabianski left because he wasn't getting any decent football. Then Chesney was caught smoking in the showers. He then got sent off to Roma. And then they've had a variety of people. And now they've got Leno, which they kept over Martinez. Martinez is doing amazing. And yeah, it's one of those. Rodrigo had a great shot there, but was it Rodrigo Fabinho? So look, they've had first half. It's funny. They've had in the first half, the amount of attempts by Leeds was 2. The amount of attempts in this half is 6. The amount of shots on target in the first half of Leeds was 0. and they've had 2 shots on target now. What does that tell you? Should have done that first half. That's what it tells me. Tell me if I'm wrong. You know, it should have done much better first half. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Leeds with the ball. Complete control. Okay. So Antonio's trying to do something. Well, we all know it's not going to work out, but he's trying. Yeah, give him 10 out of 10 for props, but it's just gone back to Leeds anyway. It's becoming all a bit kind of choppy and not really good football. Want to see more good football, and that's not what's happening, unfortunately. These have got the ball now. It's a very open game still. But West Ham have got this so covered and controlled. Oh, here we go. Go on, Leeds, have a dig! Ah! I said, look, they've got to go for it now. They've got to give everything they can to make sure that something happens. They got a corner. Leeds have got a corner. Let's see what they can do with it. But Rodrigo had a dig. Bounced off a West Ham player, went out. Let's see what happens here. Got to be a good corner. Got to be a good corner. Not really anything happened there. It's another corner. Just went out again. Let's see what they can do. Right. Got to be a good corner. West Ham are strong. They're strong at winning corners and getting them in the back of the net. They're also very strong at defending them. Every corner I've seen come in has been a West Ham head to it first. So ball's kind of bouncing around a lot at the moment. Leeds have got it back though. Kyle Phillips is passing it around. Got to go more direct. Again down to the wings. Aylan's got it. Trying to go past the man. It's not going to work. It's gone back to West Ham. So Rafinha, great player, over ambitious. You know, when you see most games these days, one pass, hold it, maybe for a second or two, then you pass the ball on. That's not what's happening. They're holding onto the ball for too long, trying to run past the man, trying to be like a Cristiano Ronaldo, step over, step over. That's what's happening with Leeds. You've got to pass the ball quicker. If you move the ball faster, then you're more likely to get some joy. At the moment, they're not going to get any joy the way they're playing. So it's got to be more. At the moment, Leeds don't look like they're going to score. 100% don't look like they're going to score. With West Ham are just taking it easy now, easy street. I thought that I don't know if there'll even be another goal. If a goal scored, I'd like Leeds to score, not just because of any particular reason. I don't support either of these teams, but I'd like Leeds to score. Ooh, on the break, West Ham. Antonio's got the ball. He's got the ball. He's turned. He's passed it through. He's going to pass it. Oh, no, he's lost it. Oh, just smack. Someone just kicked one of the Leeds players' feet. Well, that was ridiculous. Souček just came in charging, for studs up, went through a player. I think it was Dallas. Yeah, it was Dallas. For some reason, I don't know why. But if Leeds score, then it makes life a lot easier, because then there has to be some nervousness from West Ham, so they need to try and score again. And also for Leeds, they can try and go for the equaliser. At the moment, none of that's happening. It's just like, oh, okay, all right, we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's where we're at. Nice pass down the left hand side for Leeds. Shoot! Oh my God! Leeds had the ball, bouncing around, passed it. One guy had it, should have shot, kind of slightly in front of him, passed it on. Went to, is it Dallas? Should have just had a dink, but instead of smacking it hard, try and loop the goalkeeper. Instead, he just went for the straight shot. Obviously, defenders in front of him, and it just hit the legs and just went bouncing off. Got to make more of it. Bit more intensity. Right, here we go. Corner. See what they can do with this. Oh! Bounced around. The first time I haven't seen it go to a Leeds, West Ham head. Went to Leeds. But West Ham on the break. Oh, good. So what happened? The ball bounced around a bit with the obviously the Leeds players and the chance to score. Got kicked out. West Ham on the break. Go. Go down to the other end. And Lingard lost the ball. So here we go. So Leeds are back at it again. Of course, Leeds are back at it again. That's what they've been doing the whole game. Most of the game has been played, let's be honest, in the West Ham half. But no goals have been scored in the half. So that says it all to me. It's all well and good having a good game played in the half and letting the team come on to you, but you've got to, one for Leeds, you've got to score. And for West Ham, they're quite comfortable. I think they'll break Leeds' hearts if they scored again. But that's what it looks like. West Ham bringing on somebody. Just running down the clock now. 70 minutes gone, 73 minutes gone. Ben Rama's been poor this game. Really poor. Remember Ben Rama was at Brentford only last season. This season as well. He actually only changed this season. And Jared Bowen is coming. So, yeah, he changed. Is it January he got bought in? But, yeah, he's had a poor game. The one shot I did see him do was just got skied. Nothing special. So, ball came to Antonio. Antonio lost it, as usual. And here we are. And Leeds have got the ball again. So, I just want to see a bit more now from Leeds. They've got to try and score. Have a shot! What? Harrison had a free shot. He's looking up to the sky. The sky's not going to help you. I don't know what you're looking up for. No one marking him on the left-hand side. Ball's bounced nicely for him. All he had to do is get on target. He couldn't even do that. It came off, scuffed it, and it just went nowhere. Didn't even touch anybody. At least get it on target, for crying out loud. If you're there to take the ball, have a shot. A decent shot. Oh my God, Bielsa must be fuming. It's just like, what are you doing? Oh dear, dearie me. So Leeds got the ball back. It was with West Ham. Yeah, I just can't see at the moment. From what I've seen so far, they've only 20 minutes, 15 minutes to go. I just can't see Leeds scoring. They started off with great intensity, great purpose, great focus. It's all gone to pot. It's all kind of a bit, not great. They've run out of ideas. They haven't really got a person who orchestrates things. Kevin Phillips, what you thought in his position would be the main man to do it, but he hasn't had a great game. Here we go. The ball's has been given up cheaply to West Ham players. Free kick to West Ham, just outside. Starting to get really poor from Leeds. Soucek just got taken out. for some reason, Llorente, I don't know what he was thinking there, Llorente. It was terrible. It's going to be a free kick. And we know what Leeds are about in this situation. They're poor. They better get structured and organised. We know what West Ham are about. You got Declan Rice, you got Lingard looking over the ball. Declan Rice is the captain, so he gets the final say. And it is what it is, so we'll see. Looks like Lingard's going to take it. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Training ground stuff. So, touched by one player, touched by another player, squared up. Oh no, so he stepped over the ball, passed nicely along the ground for Declan Rice. Declan Rice had a dig. It was on the ground, low. It was off target though. Yeah, at the moment, I can't see any more goals in this game, unfortunately. We'll see. But at the moment, what I can see is that Leeds... Oh, here we go. Leeds on the break. I may be wrong. Oh, nice through ball. Oh! This is why I talked about too many touches. Nice West Ham on the break. Running. Antonio passed, squared it. Oh, it's gone back to Leeds. This is exactly what Leeds like, though. They like to run with the ball. Get rid of it, Calvin Phillips. 2-3 touches. No man. They passed it on finally. Nice pass. Shoot! Oh, Bamford, shoot! Shoot! Oh, no! Oh, my God, Bamford. Bamford's had a terrible game. That's the worst. That's got to be the miss of the season. So the ball's gone. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's passing around. Leeds have passed it. Bamford completely miscued it. He gets squared up. He's not marked. It's just him and the goalkeeper. All he has to do is tap it in. It's not even on target. It's over the goal. Bamford is having probably the worst game today that you can possibly imagine. Like I said, the ball first came to him. All he had to do is get that on target. He's completely miscued it. Then the ball came back to him from Rafinha, and he couldn't even get it on target. That's what I don't understand it. I don't understand it. All the subs have been used, unless there's a concussion one. So Bamford, if you're not going to score, then I think we can quite comfortably say no goal's going to go in. So West Ham are still going for it though. I think they want to break Leeds' hearts and just get that third goal. If they get the third goal, you know that's game over. Especially with the amount of time left. It's nearly 80 minutes. So ball's gone all the way back to Fabianski. What's the yellow card for? So Lingard got a penalty. They got a yellow card. I didn't even see what it was for. Maybe because he kicked the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper when it was a foul. This is unnecessary, really. Why are you doing that when you're 2-0 up? So Leeds have got the ball. Nice pass in. From Bamford, better. Oh, Rodrigo had a dig, but again, it's off target. What's going on with Leeds? Why can't they get a ball on target? It's so bad. They've had 2 shots on target this half. First half, there were none. But they've had, I don't know how many shots. Let's have a look how many shots they've had. They must have had so many shots, and all of them have been virtually off target. Look at that, 16. And they've only had 2 on target. What the hell's going on? It's been so bad. So bad. I'm flabbergasted. I'm sure Bielsa's flabbergasted as well. And I don't get it. It's a conundrum I can't understand. How Leeds can have that many shots off target. You've got all week to practice. All week. Leeds got the ball back now. Okay, here we go. Right, let's see some intensity now. Come on. See some great running from Leeds, by the way. But he's lost it to West Ham. Problem at the moment I see as well is that the Leeds players are literally trying to run the length of the pitch. Harrison had the ball for way too long. If you're running down the left flank or the right flank or through the middle, whatever you're doing, after literally 2 seconds past the ball, and then because you're drawing people to you, so get rid of it. But that's not what's happening. They're still holding on to the ball, getting crowded out, ball getting taken off them. That's what happened. West Ham have the ball back. Now it's Leeds again. One. So he's having it again. He's passed it luckily on time this time. Oh, no! Ball pass. Calvin Phillips to Rodrigo. Pass back. Completely miscued it. Also, make sure the passes are accurate as well. I can have the ball, the contact with the ball is crazy. It's just horrible. So, let me know your thoughts on this as well, by the way. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff for Leeds to be where they're at and to be doing so badly. It's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. So, Leeds supporters, what's happened to your team? I appreciate second half of the season, but if you look at the situation, honestly, let's have a look. Oh, nice cross from Leeds. Let's have a look at the situation. So let's go to Leeds. So down here, 11th. So today it's 2-0. Last time you played was the 27th of February. So I don't understand. It's the 8th of March. So why are you seeming like a team that's played like on Friday or something? I don't understand it. Played Villa, lost that game, obviously beat Southampton, thrashed them. Oh, that's a nice pass! Oh, West Ham got to it. Let me tell you something. This guy here, number 23, Diop, he's had a brilliant game. Dawson's also scored the goal, but Diop has just stayed there, stayed true. He's a big, tall guy, controlled, not really interested in going forward, just staying back, controlling it. He's done brilliantly. Come on, Leeds, you got to get into it. Why are you passing the ball back? So Leeds are passing the ball back. That's no good. Again, bad passing, bad decision making. If you've got the ball and the man's in front of you, make sure you get it where he can't get the ball. Just pass the ball and literally they got it. It's crazy. So still 2-0. Still West Ham in charge. Leeds have had plenty of the ball. And nothing much has happened really. Leeds going forward. Here we go. I want to see some shots on target from Leeds. That's what I want to see. If they get some shots on target, it should be much, 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 much better than this. At the moment, there's not enough. There's not enough. And here we go, Leeds. Go. Left hand side. Nice pass. Oh. West Ham were up to the task. West Ham were up to the task. Clean. It's a throw-in for Leeds, but Leeds got the ball. It's in the West Ham half. Shot on target, please. Can we see a shot on target? Very speculative passes as well. The passes are just kind of going randomly. There's some youngster called Johnson. I've never seen him before in my life. Who looks like he's going to get a run out. It must be someone from the academy. He looks very, very young. He looks like a teenager. So let's see what happens. He's definitely coming on. Ben Johnson, 31. Remember the Ben Johnson from sprinting? 100 meters and then he got done for drugs. But it looks like this guy's coming on, Ben Johnson. He's only a kid. Oh, nice ball! Oh, off the line! Oh, God! Oh, my God! No way! What? Oh! It was a tap-in! And somehow West Ham got that off the line. How the hell did that happen? That was a madness! It literally was on the line. And Dawson seemed to clip it off. It's just not going to be your day, Leeds. They're going to show it again. It's a nice pass from Ayling. Rodrigo, all he had to do is tap it in, but somehow he passed it into the middle where Dawson could have knocked it in. I don't know how the hell that happened. How the hell that didn't go in the back of the net. Dawson just literally didn't even know what's going on. Oh, I'll hit the ball out. Hey, look, he's even smirking at it. He can't believe it. How the hell did he get the ball off the line? I don't even know. I don't even know what happened there. One thing I do know is that Rodrigo should have just tapped it in. Instead, he passed it into the centre. Okay, so Lingard's coming off. Ben Johnson's coming on. Why are they not continuing playing Lingard? He's been playing brilliantly for them. They brought this kid on, Ben Johnson. Obviously, the game's nearly wrapped up. I just find it bizarre for me that of all the players you take off, it's Lingard. I suppose because Lingard is not going to be staying. They just want to, obviously, once they've won the game, they want to play someone else. Lingard is definitely 100% going back to Manchester United. No matter what Moyes wants, he's going to go back to Manchester United. At the end of the day, Leeds are a great. West Ham are a great team, but Man United are fighting for the title. So, which team would you rather be with? I know I'd be. So, anyway, so West Ham have the ball now, just controlling it nicely. No real pressure on them. Leeds have just moved back, and this is what I said about the centre of the park. They're just passing it around the centre of the park. Johnson's got the ball, first touch for him. He's holding the ball too long, I think, and he's lost it. He's a young guy, that's alright, we'll let him off. But he's held the ball too long and just kind of passed it. And then it's obviously bouncing for Leeds player. Leeds have got the ball now. But there's no work being done in the centre of the park. So each team is running all the way to the other team's half. I still can't believe that ball came off the line. That was madness. I don't know how he even saw that. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was just unreal. It's the Leeds, I'm afraid it's not going to be a day. Rodrigo literally was standing virtually right next to the goal line. All he had to do was tap it in. He panicked and then he hit it into the goal, but kind of across the goal. It hit Dawson. He didn't know what happened, and it just bounced off him, and it was literally off the line. If it hit it straight and true, 2-1 would have been an interest in the last few minutes, but now it's still 2-0. I just can't see any more goals at the moment. I'd love to see a Leeds goal. I'd love to see it, but it is what it is. Remember, 2 soft goals, really. 2 soft goals. One was a penalty, stepped on his foot. What can you say about that? Not much. And the other one was a corner. Simple corner. Dawson just run through 3 players. Everyone's ball watching. Dawson's just there. Ball comes swinging in. Obviously had to be perfect. It's a training ground move. Bang. Game over. Here we go, Leeds. They're back in again. No one's there as well. When the ball comes in to the goal area for Leeds. Oh, well done, Calvin Phillips. He took the ball off West Ham player. There's no one backing them up. Oh, it's off target again. Calvin Lewis had a dig off target. I don't know how many times these guys are going to try this off target shot. Sometimes it may work in the training ground, but you've got to at least get on target. You've got to. So, got to see more. It's a shame, really, that Leeds are not going to score, but that's what it looks like. I just think, unfortunately, that Leeds need someone in the centre of the park who's going to look after the ball and can pull the strings. At the moment, they don't have anybody. Calvin Phillips should be that person, but he isn't, unfortunately, at the moment. So, if you look at the table, it looks like it's going to end like this. So, Leeds still stay 11th, same points as Wolves, and West Ham move. Well, they were 5th already. They're just going to stay closer to Chelsea fighting. Here come West Ham again now. Tried to have a dink, but defending was brilliant. So that's where we're at the moment. So, last few minutes now, last few seconds really. 3 minutes extra added time. So, I just can't see it going any other way. West Ham have got the ball. They're just going to take it into the corner. So, Leeds, it's a shame. Leeds have been a great side, entertaining side. Some you win, some you lose. Looking at the stats, so actually, it did get actually predicted 2-1 today. I predicted 3-1, but it's at the moment it looks like it's going to finish 2-1. I just can't see anything else happening. I actually got predicted 2-1, and it's 2-0. We thought Leeds would score. I thought Leeds would definitely score, but definitely not, unfortunately. So, game's just about to end. It's a shame. Leeds will have their time, but looking at the table, West Ham should be winning it anyway. West Ham are fighting for Champions League spots. Leeds just trying to stay top half. Oh, nice moves there. Nice moves. Ooh. And that's it. Listen, Leeds, well done. 2-0 finished. I predicted 3-1. Someone else predicted 2-1. I thought it'd be, Leeds at least score 1. Bamford had a hat full of chances. He had so many chances. He didn't score. Who else? Helder Costa had a couple. Rafinha had quite a few. Who else? It just wasn't good enough. Rodrigo had a few. The chances were there. And look, like I said, look at the situation. 17 shots, 2 on target. 16, at least 5 on target. It's 66% possession. That says it all for me. I watched the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. But I'm telling you now, Leeds, you're still staying up, which is fine, but they've got to convert. Bamford has done so well this season. Now he looks terrible. I mean, again, going back to what Carlos said, the second half of the season, ultimately, they can't convert. You can't have 17 shots on target, 17 shots, and only 2 on target. A lot of sky, a lot of long balls, whatever. So, and leave some comments anyway. Let me know what your thoughts about the game were. Fair play to West Ham, still fighting for 4th place. Fair play to them. I hope they do well and keep going. They are challenging for that top 4 space, and they're obviously going to get European football. If they continue like that, no one's going to beat them. So, Chelsea won, Everton, West Ham, Leicester mixing it up. See what happens. But listen, it's been great to watch West Ham do what they do and do a great job at home. Leeds, very entertaining football. Got a lot of things to work on. Defending set pieces, converting shots. You have plenty of space to convert shots, and the opposition allowed you to do it, but you didn't convert them at all. So listen, leave comments, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us again on Facebook, YouTube, and we're all over. We're on Instagram, the whole lot. Let us know your thoughts, and join us again. We'll be back tomorrow for some Champions League. So let's have a look at some Champions League football and see what goes on. Leeds stay 11th and West Ham stay 5th. But there's Champions League tomorrow, so I'll put up the link for that. And come join, and we'll watch some interesting football. And hopefully, we see some good goals. So great stuff. Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. So thanks again.